Hey, the big news in football this week impacts the Buffalo Bills indirectly. Cam Newton signed with the New England Patriots. Is this a difference maker?
We thought Buffalo Bills fans were going to have a year where we could coast in, but no, a pandemic on top of the fact that high expectations. That was number 2, high expectations for the Buffalo Bills to win in the AFC East. And now here comes MVP, NFL MVP, guy who took his team to the Super Bowl, Cam Newton, back with the mastermind Bill Belichick. Now, he does not have a lot of weapons. He has Julian Edelman, he has a couple other players, but he does not have a lot of weapons, but neither did Tom Brady, and they've gone pretty far as well. So I am eagerly anticipating the NFL season coming up because now we have an interesting move here for the New England Patriots. Let's see if they will play out the season with Cam Newton and how many wins they can get, and will they get more than Tom Brady?
You know who's really excited? Josh McDaniel. He can actually put in a creative offense. He doesn't have a quarterback who's stuck in the pocket. He doesn't have a guy who's so immobile that if he didn't have protection around him and wasn't built, the offense wasn't built to get rid of the ball quickly, then he was in trouble. Now he's got a guy who can run, who can move, and I think the weapons the players that New England does have become weapons because Cam can move. He can get out of the pocket. He can run. Now suddenly they're going to have to, the defense has to take that element into consideration. It opens up the rest of the field. I think Josh McDaniel is going to just have a field day creating an offense that he hasn't been able to, game plan in forever.
Tariq, let's take this at face value, though. He came so cheap that Richard Sherman criticized the contract, saying it was an embarrassment. If a guy gets signed like that, how good can he be, and how much of a difference is he going to make? And the second part of that is, if I look at those rosters, the Patriots and the Bills, right down the line, Buffalo is better than New England, even with Cam Newton at almost every single position. I don't think this makes this much difference.
Well, it does it adds a level of sizzle to it. Now I want to see the games. Before it was kind of like the Bills should win this game. There was a lot of anxiety with it. Now with Cam Newton, it does bring a little bit more sizzle to that game. That being said, though, I think this is a contract that Cam Newton kind of wanted. He kind of knew he was going to be the number 1 starter. If he gets beat out by anybody else on that roster, I mean, there's more problems with Cam Newton than we thought. That being said, it's incentive-laden contract. So as well as he performs, he'll be able to set the market for himself to go somewhere. I think this is a 1-year deal at max. I think it proves Belichick can win without Tom Brady. I think it sets them up to be a contender if this plays out well. If he stays healthy and the Patriots play well, it's all good. It's a win-win for the Patriots. If Cam plays well, they're right back up in top of the league. If Cam doesn't play well and they don't perform well and it's a disaster, they're at the bottom of the league with a chance to get some draft picks.
So, Kevin, I see this as being it turns the Patriots. I see an 8-8 season for them with Newton. I think it turns them from being bad and dull into mediocre and interesting, and nothing more than that.
That may very well be the case, but again, I just think. Not to hold Bill Belichick on this pedestal, but the guy does amazing things with not a lot. He's one of the few coaches that can make chicken salad out of chicken feathers, and that's not easy to do in the NFL, yet he has done it time and time again.
Feathers on the fly, I like that.
Yeah, I don't want to eat that, though. Even if Bill Belichick did it.
You wondered where I was going there.
They don't.
All right, with that, so, it certainly does make it more interesting, and people are going to watch New England a lot more than they would have with Jared Stidham.